Hey there! Today I want to do a quick review of my new Bell Super DH helmet. Now this is so new, I still have the tags on it, haven't even worn it, but I just want to do a quick brief review of my first thoughts before I go take it out today, and then compare it to one of my other helmets, which is just a normal top of helmet. Now you can see this is a full face mask. So first off, let me start with something that confused the hell out of me when I first got it in the package. It's gonna be the GoPro mount. So the GoPro mount actually came with this Super DH helmet. Now obviously I do have my little thing in here just to make sure I remember that it's up there, but it has a quick point. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna keep this on here or go with a chin mount, but it's a quick release, goes right in the crown of the helmet, really straightforward when it's working. You just use your thumb, push it into the vent hole, and push it up into that vent hole, snap it in there, and it's good to go. So that's one of those things where I was like, where the hell does this thing go? I was hoping it might have been a chin mount, but it is actually the top of the head. Now, a couple key pieces about this thing. It is freaking light, man. When I put it on my head, I didn't even realize it was there. It was super, super comfortable. Now, it is a full face mask, or full face helmet. So that part is cool because it's nice and safe. But here's the nice part about the Super DH is with a couple quick snaps, one is in the back, boom, here. One is on the left side, boom, there. And one is on the right side, boom, there. You can basically just undo. Now, it's actually easier if I wasn't filming and actually tried to do this, but you can undo the face mask, right? The full front. And then just leaving yourself a nice, simple, basic, everyday kind of helmet. So the reason I actually ended up going with the Super DH is because I just bought a new e-bike. It's an Onyx LZR Pro. So it's actually a dirt jumper. I'm gonna try and use it a little bit more as a hybrid mountain bike, but I wanted to make sure that I was protected. And when I was looking at helmets, you know, for a range of $100 to $200, you're usually gonna get something like this. For another helmet, for between $100 to $200, you're gonna get a full face helmet, right? Put that together. But what if you want both? Now I've spent $400 on a helmet and I've got two things laying around. Instead, I've got one convertible helmet that is really simple. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit so you guys can see. All you have to do, open the crown on the back, just kind of place it into what is these little notches. So let's see if I can get in here. There's these little notches right here on both sides, okay? And let's move it over here. You can see here, this is where the side crown latch goes in. This is kind of some little bump holes that kind of holds the back panel on, and then you'll cinch it up. I'll show you here in just a second. But while this is, call it unloaded, couple things about the helmet. Again, I have not actually put it to test, but I've worn it around the building that you see me in right now. The latch here, right? Pretty simple. It's a magnetic latch catch. Push the button, it slides open. I'm not worried about this thing getting knocked off while I'm riding. It's gonna stay there because it does require just a little bit of effort to actually get it undone. Other than that, it's super smooth, super easy. Now inside the helmet, you can see some of this. Let's pull this back. You can see the rear kind of holder. And so this has the ratchet latching so it can tighten itself up, right? So it gets it nice tight fitted on the head. And then you've also got these height adjustable slides inside. So if I want to go a little bit higher on the crown, more on the back, whatever, it fits flawlessly. Like I put this thing on and I was like, damn, I don't even feel like I got a helmet. Inside, nice soft foam that's really lightweight. As a whole, this helmet is surprising. When it's on, I don't even realize it's on. It's got an adjustable visor, so that was another reason that I went with this model, because I wanted a visor for going off-road during the summer and then being able to not have to always wear sunglasses because I do have a little bit more sensitive eyes. Now, as you can see on the back, it says MIPS. This is one thing that I try and make sure I do with every single one of my helmets is buy a MIPS-equipped helmet, okay? You can buy a regular helmet, by all means, do it. But I like to make sure that if I'm buying something and investing in it, I'm getting the best version of it possible, and I also want to make sure it's got all the safety features that might be a staple. So, real quick, let's just show you how this latches together, okay? So you can see it actually is very easy to just put right on the front here. We bring it around the back to the crown. let's see. Bring it around to the back of the crown, latch it together here with the little thumb latch, boom. And let's put it on here. Now, this is also advertised to be able to do while riding. I just latched the front, and now we'll latch the back. Again, because I have not put this one to the official test yet, we'll see how it goes today. But this thing is super comfortable. So I'm sure that I'm not going to have any problems with this thing. Super lightweight, super comfortable. Again, I just went from a normal helmet to a full face helmet. So what I saw, especially when I was looking to buy this thing, is a lot of people were carrying these on their backpacks, so you could convert it in an uphill and then put it on when you need your safety features, which is again a selling point for myself. This color is just one that I found for a good price, so that's why I went with it. Nothing specific with that, but man, I'm excited to put this thing to the test, ride it and review it a little bit more against my other, I think I have a Burn helmet. Those are usually the brands that I go with. But again, this thing is a great investment. If you're looking at a full face helmet or a just top of regular kind of helmet, and you want something that can kind of go either way, I would highly recommend this right out of the box so far. Now again, I might do another follow-up review after riding and wearing it, but right now, I don't see any flaws in this thing. I'm pretty stoked to put it on and get into action with it. Other than that, guys, if you have questions about this helmet or how it's set up, the only flaw that I really see with this thing is just simply the GoPro mount, and that's because it's at the very top. And I know that when you're filming from the top of your helmet or head, you kind of don't really get a good visual perspective. Plus with this visor here, that might create a little bit of a problem. So the only thing I'm probably gonna end up doing here is changing out to a chin mount for my GoPro, and then you know, if I can figure out how to do a little DIY hack and put some headphone speakers in here, I might do that as well. Otherwise, I'll probably be listening to my earbuds or something like that while I ride this thing, but I know that this thing is gonna keep me protected in any of my riding conditions, and I'm able to use it in 2 different variations, full face mask or just top of helmet style. So if you guys got questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments. Otherwise, pick this up in the link below.